Aloha, Star Family, Star Nations, Unity Grace here. It's been a while. Happy new, now happy miracle. Happy 2019 coordinate. Nice to see you, Mr. Sandalphon. Pureenergy.love. If you want to tune into good vibes music, go to pureenergy.love radio and check out the epic DJing of our beautiful Mr. Sandalphon, uplifting our vibration into unity consciousness. Multi-D. So, nice to see you. Nice to see you all. Welcome to our amazing 2019 coordinate. We are in a new space together. And let's see, what are we here to share today? Today I am here to share that I am launching a Twitter page, Unity One Love. It's been a while. I think September 13th was the last LoveStream that I was guided to do. And then I was guided to take a break for a while and go deeply into the internal realms of creation to see what is up for us as a messenger to help guide people through these gates. So, in a gifting economy, we all have great gifts, and it is to share those gifts with others. My gift is the oracular nature, and as a white lunar wizard, the capacity to go into the realms of multi-D, to bring through coordinates to help guide us through and understand how to navigate our new course since we have graduated. And so, what's that? You want me to take a pic? No, I'm doing a live stream. Thank you. Security has now gotten helpful with love streams. Okay, so yes, we are now navigating our multidimensionality, and let's share what we're discovering. So I started a Twitter page on the guidance on this January 1st coordinate to bring through the oracle tweets that are helpful through what is coming through the space between the words. The realms of multidimensionality that are opening up within us, within our DNA, the stargates within our DNA. What does this all mean? Sounds so exciting. What does it all mean at these times when things can be full of anxiety and confusion and so on? Why do we feel anxiety and confusion at these times? Because we are dissolving our relationship with the polarized mind, and we have the capacity now to make a jump into the ninth wave. So I'm going to share a little book I have in my backpack. It's written by a man named Carl Kalaman, and I felt very blessed to spend time with Mr. Kalaman in 2010, and I knew what he was saying was very important. I just really didn't understand most of what he was saying. And I was fortunate to come across a new book he brought out, The 9 Waves of Creation, which he wrote in 2016, I believe, with a foreword by Barbara Hand Clow. So what this simplifies is what is occurring for us now, which is that there are 9 waves of consciousness that we have the capacity to access within ourselves. And these 9 waves of consciousness started, according to this book, 16.4 billion years ago. So the Mayan calendar and the different levels of the pyramids were representing, and you see this in temples all over the earth, were representing holographic leaps in consciousness. And how do we align with certain levels, and what does it all mean? Well, what it means is that certain levels of consciousness involve different things. Some levels of consciousness involve dark nights, some levels of consciousness involve the light. The 9th level of consciousness is the merging of the dark and the light. Like the journey is complete, like the 9th level is the highest level that we can attain on the earth plane. So, what is the benefit of the 9th wave of consciousness, unity consciousness, multi-D? It means that if we go there, we can begin to access our multidimensionality, which is occurring in so many people in so many ways. And so people may be trying to bridge what is occurring between the mundane and the awe-inspiring. And it's all about the vibrational frequency we choose. So the Star Knowledge Bundles and many other teachings show us that the secret is the vibration that we choose to hold. What vibration do we choose to be in? 9th wave is transcendent of duality, and it is the dissolution of the hologram of good and evil that is like a lens in front of our eyes. And so as we roll into this incredible coordinate of 2019, which in numerology is a 3-year, it is time to stabilize everything that we have been working towards all this time, to collapse the opposites within ourselves, to complete what we call as karma, which is really just reverberations off the shelf or the wave or the edge of the shore of thought forms that we have emanated before. And so we have learned to still the wave, the emotional body within us. And as we do, we are fortunate to pass through the veils into these more expansive realms that are beyond time and space, and gravity. And what occurs there is the ability to begin to truly play with our capacity to not get on a plane, but close our eyes and say, I'm setting the coordinates for, and open our eyes and be there, of course, because this is our natural ability as consciousness when we transcend our attachment to the belief that we are this physical vessel in this time, place, and space. So launching the Twitter page is my gift to share tweets that have coordinates in the space between the words. They are tweets to ponder, to ruminate on, and to allow the frequency coming through them to help us move on beyond 3D. Because that's where the game is at now. Beautiful Shane Shima said, Unity, it's a 5D chess game being played on a 3D chessboard, and we're transcending the 3D chessboard now. So it's really time to play together and have fun. So I'm launching the tweets. They got launched today. The first one said, if you knew your future self was here now, would you bake a cake? You know that song? If I knew you were coming, I would bake a cake. So, if we knew our future self was here now, would we bake a cake? Would we play? Would we give less time to the things that distract us every day and take our joy away? And would we draw more of our energy back to us now to begin to experiment with what we are allowed to do when we come into unity consciousness, the ninth wave? That means transcendent of an external source. It means self-generating, self-sustaining, self-regulating. It means no need to blame or point fingers on something outside. Because, of course, we created everything outside of us all along. We came for this experience, and I think we're ready to move on, many of us, to play in alternate realms of exploration and play. So, I have been, as I mentioned, in deep meditation for several moons now, working with an incredible crew, an incredible pod that has been supporting the transmissions coming through. And we have been recording and transcribing them and creating a library of clues for how to still the emotional waters and how to pass through the veils within us. And we are playing and celebrating and creating and imagining many ways to share the transmissions that we have been recording over these months of celebration as we released the final pieces within us of separation. Yay! Kind of exciting. Look at this lovely horse going by. There it is. Nice little horse and cart. Let's go walk over by the horses. I love horses, especially white ones. So, there's many exciting things we are collaborating on. PureEnergy.love is one of them. Beautiful Sandalphon star being and very dear friend. Took a vision that was given in 2013 to create a space called PureEnergy.love, which would put a vibration into this place we call the earth plane to help uplift. And if there's anyone who knows how to play good vibe music, it's Mr. Sandalphon. And we will be sharing excerpts from transmissions on PureEnergy.love as well. And if you didn't happen to make it to Lucidity Festival last year in Santa Barbara in April, you might want to plan it this year to join us for the PureEnergy.love Dome, which of course started last year, which was also a vision given in 2015 after Unity came in to me, and it was a dome that was to be created called the Oracle Dome, where people would come in to see the Oracle, and by the time they left, they would realize the Oracle exists within them, within all of us. Access through love, the high heart, the communion of the mind and the heart through the 8th chakra, the thymus. It's all mechanical. Textbook, really, ascension. And so the PureEnergy.love Dome was created last year from the vision and deeply inspired by Infinity, Freedom, and Sandalphon to make it real, which they did with the help of many others, and Metatron and Machui and so many others who stepped in to make it real. And so our Pure Energy Love Dome Village is being created as we speak for Lucidity this year in April 2019. And we are sharing good vibrations, because when we keep our vibration high, we get to experience Unity Consciousness Multi-D, where all the fun begins. How do I know this? Because it's coded in the DNA. Dear Richard Rudd brought us the gene keys, which simplified the understanding, the coding in we, that we all have a blueprint. And the old play, as we know, has come to an end. So, in a gifting economy, we step forward with our gifts, and mine is to return to social media and begin to share again the pieces that I can, that are gifted to me, to help assist others find this place within ourselves, so that we can blink our eyes and go to the Pleiades for blueberry, blue spirulina, popcorn, and whatever else our heart desires. See, the ninth wave takes us beyond vibration. Even though in Kalaman's book he says it still has a vibration, I would say that it is the gateway into the blackness of space, where we are beyond vibration and where we can play. So, join us on Twitter. Launch day was today, the Golden Pod. You will meet them who've been assisting in so many ways with the transmissions over the last few miracle months in September. Recording, stockpiling, librarying what we can to share with the collective, to assist in the great divine plan to uplift humanity into the space of true sovereign liberation. It's our birthplace, our birthright, and it occurs in the inner realms. So I thank you for joining me at the beautiful waterfront today. It's nice to see you all again. Please share the video if it's helpful, and follow the tweets on Twitter. Unity number 1, the letter, or the number 1, Unity One Love. Yay, team. Love you all. Simply beautiful. Yay. Let's play. Aloha.